All right. Black people.
100% will always give me life every time.
And we extra black people in because it is Black History Month.
Black historying.
A Black her story.
Black her story, Black his story, Black our story, because there's a lot of us out there. Happy.
Closer to the mic.
Hello. It's me, your Metro B. Coming here live from Inception Radio. Bzzz. And here I'm telling you the story of Black History Month.
Mm-hmm. That story being?
Honestly, I can't remember the details, but it includes Martin Luther King's birthday, post 1968, so they had to figure out a way to make the black folk happy, seeing that they low-key, high-key murdered
you're talking about
social.
how the Black History became to be Black History Month.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I can give you part of the story.
See? The tea is teaing. Because honestly, it's like going around the world and seeing how is this the fault of racism?
Okay, so first it used to be Black History Week. Let's start there.
When was that? When was that?
I believe it was still in the same, was it November or February? I remember it was a week. They said, y'all only get a week. Take it or leave it.
And we took it.
And then in 1975, President Ford issued a statement on Black History Week saying Americans need to recognize the important contributions made to our nation's life and culture by Black citizens.
Hey, shout out to Harrison Ford.
Yeah, so in 1976, they expanded the commemoration of Black history in the United States for a week-long observance to Black History Month, which also has been known as African American History Month. But I don't like that because I feel like it erases Black history.
And
we are
not immigrants. Here's a hard fact that people don't want to hear, and I'm with Raven Simone on this hill that I die on. If you're gonna refer to me as Black. If you're gonna refer to what kind of American, I'm a Black American. I'm not an African American. Respectfully, I know what point of my bloodline ends in Nigeria. And I appreciate that, but my bloodline went a couple more places before it hit America, and I'd like that part of my culture also to be recognized. And so while I recognize we all come from Africa, I'm just as African American as Karen, who has 1/8, who has a Black great grandmother.
I mean, technically speaking, everyone is African American. Like, we all came from Africa. Just because y'all went up into the Caucasus Mountains
doesn't mean that you're not one of us. Welcome to the club. And half of y'all can't be honest about your family tree, knowing that there's a couple of people who are there by choice, and some of them that were hung there. I'm just saying, we all African. So if we say it's African American Month, I got to give a lot of props to a lot of random people who don't really deserve that moment. This is the moment for the melanated. These are the moments for the people who will get othered because of their skin tone. Shout outs to the inventors whose patents were stolen.
Numerous times. Not even patents, entire ideas. From the inception of the idea into their head to the very execution of it being an actual invention.
Let me tell you, copyright has racist origins. Because the only reason why they felt the need to patent things and copyright things was because all the little newly freed slaves were inventing things, and they wanted a way to have ownership of what these people were inventing. Our favorite con artist, Thomas Edison, is one of the biggest perpetrators of stealing people's ideas, selling it as their own, and just saying, good luck.
Let's talk about patenting names and copywriting names. You go to Jamaica on vacation. You decide you like something that sounds fancy. You come back to America, talk about you patenting or you copywriting the name. You went to the people's land, stole it, then said, yes, I'm going to make it a copyright in Jamaica.
Yep.
So when they then try to start their business in the business capital of the world, which is freaking America, it's already copyrighted. They have to buy you out of the name.
Yep.
Do you hear yourself?
You were not alive or cognizant during the .com boom.
Oh, I know about the .com boom.
We know about it. That every company that when people started getting websites, there were a group of, we'll go with anonymous buyers who would buy the basically hold sites for ransom.
Yeah.
They would buy your site name because for some reason or another you just did not know to tell your personal assistant to go online and buy the website domain, but somebody else would get it before you, and then next thing you would know, you would have to now pay this person
$1,001 in a toll
to get the
something that was originally yours, but patent laws decided that it wasn't.
Yep, that is exactly what happened. And so now this person who got McDonald's.com for $3.99 can sell it back to McDonald's for $3.099 because what you gonna do? Ownership is 9/10 of the law. So if you got a name, copyright it now. Metroburst, copyright 2023. That being said, so we were doing I left it in the other room. We did a test today. And so this is to the audience. If you're bored or needs a few seconds on your mind.
Yeah, let me see if I can download and pull up a picture really quickly.
It's called
Aphantasia.
So the trick is to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes...
Why they show me white people in Black History Month?
So when you close your eyes... and I say, think of an apple, what do you see? So different types of people describe different types of apples. There are people who are like, I see a red Macintosh with the bookworm sticking out and waving at you, and the little one leaf on the side. Another person's like, I only see the A is for apple, and that's the picture that comes in my mind. And then you have people who are like, I can see every speckle, and it's a golden whatever the name is, the Granny Macintosh, and I know this, and I can see the starlight glistening off the side of the apple. And then you got the group of people who are like, I'm thinking of an apple. What does it look like? Oh, it's an app. I can think of an apple. So the question is, what kind of person are you?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes. What do you see when you close your eyes and are asked to think of an apple?
Well, if you start describing the apple to me in detail, I can see that apple. Like if you tell me that it's a green Granny Smith with the little brown speckles and the sun is shining off of it and it has a little stem, and I can see the apple in great detail. Like sometimes I'll be reading a book and I'll put the book down and later I'm like, damn, I really got to go watch that show again. Baby, it was not a show. You were reading a book. Your imagination is very vivid. Go pick up the book. I'll be like, damn, that was a good show. Ain't no show.
The sad part is I'm the exact same. You recommended a book to me.
Oh, right. The one I have yet to read myself. Ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous. I would recommend a book that's at the top of my wish list. Have not gotten it myself yet.
And I
crazy.
Sat down and she was like, yeah, I heard this book is really great. And I said, wow. And I found my hands on the book. And then next thing I know, I was like, I just finished the book 2. When is book 3 coming out? She's like, it's been 48 hours.
Right. The second book had just dropped like a week prior. She's like, when's book 3? The author got to write it. First manuscript not done yet.
I felt this gave me Harry Potter flashbacks all over again. But when I tell you, I thought I started watching Game of Thrones because I legitimately had dreams of watching the continuation of shows. And usually if I'm really into a show, my dreams start reflecting that. They'll say, oh, what should happen next.
Right.
And like that's where my imagination is going off and having its own fun.
Or I'll
Why
start,
am I
like-
dreaming of dragons?
Or I'll start like picturing a different ending, the ending I wanted. 'Cause
Yes.
What the heck did you just give me? I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like that.
Lay me down to sleep. I'm thinking about what would happen if Sailor Moon and Darius never got together, and what would happen, what kind of guy she would date, and where he would be. I promise you, the many movies that happen in my head before I go to bed, that's why I have insomnia. Like I'm watching TV still, just that the TV's not on. That sounds insane, don't it?
No, I don't.
No,
Well,
we
I
all
do
do
it
this.
too.
Okay.
Well, some of us.
Yeah,
as
and then
we
some of
said.
y'all got aphantasia. Aphantasia?
Aphantasia.
Aphantasia.
Yeah.
See, words are hard. Next on the list. So, first of all, besides Black History Month.
No. I want to talk about Black History.
Oh, okay. Black History Month. We on
Y'all, we work in a predominantly black office and it's predominantly populated by black women. Why this man woke up into the spot? It is 9 a.m. My eyes are hardly open. Well, no, they're open. They're big and bright. As if anybody remembers seeing my face, it's big and bright. The eyes are big and bright. The man walks into the office, and before he says good morning, he goes, "What's wrong with your hair?"
on Black History.
During Black History Month. So I said, "What's wrong with my hair?" He goes, which was anti-black of me because I actually didn't even care for his response, but I just wanted to be like, what is this fool gonna say?
What is your excuse, sir?
So he goes, "It's all," and I'm like, what does that mean?
He really went he like tapped the sides of his head.
He was like, "It's all," and I was like, yeah, my hair grows towards the sky. It has volume.
It does things.
Right.
Like,
and I told him that. He looked at me all bizarre like,
you didn't know my hair was magic?
I'm still looking at this flat-haired mother trucker.
You didn't know my hair was magic?
I'm like,
it's the 7th day of Black History Month. It's also Chinese New Year. So Happy New Year, y'all. Happy birthday.
So he looks at me, he goes, "Are you serious?" I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "No."
Oh.
So you decided to antagonize a black woman during Black History Month for what?
Yes.
For what?
Yes, he did. On Black History Month.
It's
But
disrespect.
to be fair, he didn't know
That's why he shut up.
what the word excessive meant. So, like, it's okay. That is an...
Oh, that was a later conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
I asked him about the word excessive, and I just mentioned it, and he was like, excessive? I'll explain it. It's cool. But yeah. But Happy New Year to our Asian POCs. It is the Chinese New Year.
You said Asian POCs. Asians are POCs.
Yeah, the Asian POCs. They're not the only POCs out there.
Oh. But I'm saying Asians are POCs.
Yes, I'm talking to the Asian POCs, not
What?
the Black POCs or the Mexican POCs.
I just feel
I'm
like
talking
POCs didn't need to be added because, like, Asian covered it.
No, because there are some Asians that don't see themselves as POCs.
Well, they're just stupid.
And that's why I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the Asian POCs.
Yo.
I'm talking to the Asian POCs right now. And Happy New Year, happy birthday to, I believe, South Korea. So does their birthday on the New Year. So happy birthday, y'all. It must be weird to be born, like, your birthday's on, like, the day before. Like, you're technically born last year. Like, you know, their school year is different in Japan. And I think Korea's on the same system.
What's their school year like?
Their school year starts in spring. So their birthday is in February, and then they start the school year in, like, April, May.
Okay, then.
And so, if you were born in January, you in next year's class. So you sit here just towering over, because you can be in the same class with someone who was born last year.
That's in essence me, because my birthday is literally the cutoff.
Yes.
For, like, yeah.
So you were the youngest in your class
All
oftentimes.
the time, yeah. But my question then is, okay, what's the climate like over there?
Temperate.
Temperature-wise?
Yeah.
What's the coldest it gets? Because I'm thinking about seasonal depression, And I'm not too mad at it because, like, if the school year starts in spring, well, how does the semesters go?
To my understanding, it's like April through like June, June, July. They like have school through July, and then they have August off.
Okay.
And then they come back for the fall, which is in October. The fall semester begins in October.
Interesting. And when does that end?
Back in April, May again.
Oh,
It's a long school year.
I was ready to be like, oh, that's good. No.
Yeah, you get your break at the beginning of the school year, and then you're just in there. I know that you have a break from winter break in December, but I don't know how long it is, and and you have like a couple of golden weeks. So like, there's one in February, there's one in December, there's one in May, where they just and there's one in August, like the first week of August.
That is just so interesting.
I love it. I wish we were. I wish.
No, I was all for it until you said the semester doesn't end till and then I was like, oh, you're tweaking out, like you're bugging.
They have it, and their hours are longer. They're like in school from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Never mind.
Because they have like after schools on deck, and you have to be in an after school.
Because I thought to myself, okay, that's valid. Going through to school through the summer, that's not so bad. Because if you didn't get winter off, well, I'm presuming they
got some sort of winter off.
No, I mean winter in general, the season.
Oh.
If you get like seasonal depression, you just locked in for that entire time. Not too bad. I mean, you kind of wasted your break, but not too bad. You be sad indoors by yourself.
That's true.
And then you get to have, you come out and be a little social in the school here. Calm, cool. But now you just told me that they go to school every day. So never mind. Never mind on that front.
I do. To my understanding, Korea is more southern, so it's warmer. I can't give you an answer where I can say that I've seen snow in Korea.
No, I'm not saying snow. I'm thinking more like Miami, Florida type thing.
That's what South Korea is like. It's like Miami, Florida weather. Tokyo has a wider array because you could be in Hokkaido, which is basically like being in Maine, or like Vancouver. And then you could be in like Osaka, which is basically like being in Jamaica. And you're just like, these are options. For those who are not watching, my girl has put on some real 1970s circle glasses. She's living her burgundy and gold era. It's a dark burgundy brown and gold set of glasses.
Let me just let the people them see me.
And for some reason, she has decided that she was gonna wear sunglasses in the indoors.
I don't know. The light in here got bright all of a sudden, and I said to myself, let's remedy that.
Get list the lights. That sounds like she about to have a migraine.
No, I think I need to sleep. I think I'm done for the day.
Oh, nap time. Got it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I started a book. It's called The Art of Getting Started. So it's by some guy named Lee and me.
Some guy named Lee?
Some guy named Lee and me. It's about me. You're supposed to draw things and like cross off tasks to prove that you can complete things. I'm very excited. I'm only on like page 5. But I want to enjoy the moment. I think it's fun.
What about the book Execution, The Art of Getting Things Done?
I couldn't finish it.
Oh, you actually got it? Oh, wow. I'm shocked.
Before it was recommended to me, I had already known that the book existed.
Oh, okay.
And once again, I couldn't finish it. So makes it hard to get shit done. But that's the part of self-growth, right? You got to find what you're missing. I'm working on it. We're going to be better. 2024, Year of the Dragon.
It's my year.
Oh, you're my twin. So that's crazy that we are dragon twins. This is our year. The Chinese zodiac goes around 12 years. So that's the exact age difference.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And so we're both dragons.
And then we're sister signs.
Sister signs.
That's so interesting.
So yeah, so I'm gonna be old and I'm gonna still know her. That's what the statement is. Like we're gonna be like, oh, we were work friends, and I'm like, haha, we were work friends, and then we both got better jobs, and then we still talked and we still chill because she's gonna be my sister. A dragon Capricorn? Excuse me?
I'm so interesting.
Blessed. Honestly, and with the zodiac signs, dragons are always like the more vivacious. They're the more forthright. They bring fortune. So and the Capricorn are like the dads of the zodiac. Sign, yeah. So they're the bread makers. So you got double the money coming into your hands.
For real, yeah.
So that just means you got to just believe. The zodiac has already set it up for you. You just got to believe in yourself. Because dragon Capricorn should be making bank. Love it for yourself. Love it. Manifest, 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 manifest.
Oh wow! Our viewers are just so funny.
What they say?
I accidentally just closed the app.
How dare? How dare?
I'm typing in the wrong thing. Oh my gosh.
Today's coffee is brought to you by
me. By me.
Did it come out of your wallet though?
Who got it though? Who said?
So it was technically brought to me by.
Technically, I went and got it.
Okay, I'm just okay.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm tired.
So what did they say?
They said Happy Black History Month and a bunch of emotes.
Hey, bing, 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 bing.
The emotes were funny to me. I think one of them reminds me of damn, I forgot the name of that show. Steven's Universe. That's what it reminds me of.
Ooh, is it Stars?
I said it reminds me of. No, it's the the character with the big afro.
Garnet.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So
love it.
That
okay,
was funny.
Sweet. Oh, what else about February's happening? It is next week is Valentine's Day. Which is why we will not be on next week because we got lives.
We got Valentine's?
Ooh.
Let's not discuss that.
Not my business. Let me.
What about Galentine's?
Ooh, are you a Galentine's person? Have you ever done it before?
I've done Galentine's for like years now.
I love Galentine's. I do it every once in a while. Like usually it's like when everybody's like in the mood. I feel like we want to do it this year. Sometimes I'm just like, I understand you're my gal. Go over there, hug someone else. But sometimes you're just like, I want to be with my girlfriends. Remember we talked about the different types of love. Your agape love is just as important as your eros love, and you gotta feed into those loves as well. So I do appreciate Galentine's. I have made a new friend, so I may do a Galentine's just because, like,
that's cute.
Like add her in and be like, ooh, energy. I think what do you like to do for Valentine's Day? What's your favorite like type of Valentine?
Bye, Wolf. So for Galentine's, I like to go to brunch with I only celebrate Galentine's with one friend, so I like to go to brunch with her. So last time, for the first time last year, I got her flowers, but they were delivered to her door. So her family received them instead of her. And the guy who had liked her at the time was at their house. Oh! So he was like, well, who got you these flowers? And so the family, Caribbean families, they hyping it up. Oh, someone got her flowers. Oh, gosh, wait. Look at this. Yeah. And, they hyping it up. And I didn't attach my name. I didn't attach a message. I just sent them. And the only people who knew were, like, me and her brother, because I had told her brother, hey, what I had asked her brother what are her favorite flowers. And he had told me, her favorite flowers are the most odd flowers in the world.
What are they?
I can't remember the name of them. I just remember they weren't in season, and they were extremely hard to find. And I thought to myself, of all the things to like, you've chosen this. Fine, cool.
Is it calla lilies?
No, it was some long convoluted name, and I thought to myself, girl, please, you can say roses, tulips, daisies, a sunflower, I can't even remember the name of it. I gotta go ask her brother again this year. But
hydrangea.
Yeah, no, I love hydrangeas. I remember those. But Side note, my mom once had a flower business, so I actually do know flowers. A bit about
Ooh.
flowers. But yeah. Yeah, so that was actually very funny. He ended up stopped talking to her as a result because she didn't confess to him that I was the one who sent the flowers. I don't know why she just didn't confess it to him. I think that was the most hilarious part of the situation.
Like she wanted it to end. Like,
yeah,
you were her out. You did her a favor because, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. If I was her, I would have let it rock just to see how he responded, and how he responded would have changed how I felt about him.
like, why have you not upped it? Why have you not then gotten 2 dozen?
Exactly. You got
flowers?
two choices. Why have you not upped it? Because why can somebody else send me Valentine's and you feel if you feel threatened by this Valentine, that means you didn't give me a good enough Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
2, how are you responding to me? Like, are you like aggressively? Like, am I like, has this turned into are you cheating moment?
No, it wasn't that. He was just like, well, who got you the flowers?
But that would be what stopped me. Like, that would be my red flag. If he had turned this somebody sent me flowers into an are you cheating moment, or angry that they had the audacity to send you, like, you never stepped up, like, what did you get? If your gift was better than his gift, he needs to step up.
And that's absolutely what happened.
And so
she was like, well, you see, she turned to me and she says, Ashley, you've ruined dating for me because now they have to compete with you and you're just my friend, and they don't even measure up to you as a friend. So if they don't even measure up to you as a friend, what are they going to do as a lover? And I was like, I'm sorry,
bro.
It wasn't my intention, honestly, but if that's just what happened.
I'm not going to lie, and I think that's why I feel weird about Galentine's, because honestly, my friendships with my female friends are way deeper than my relationships with my guy friends. And if I were to compare them,
mm-hmm.
my exes would be blown out the water.
Mm-hmm.
I've had friends who were willing to sit with me for 24 hours while I sewed clothes onto them,
mm-hmm.
physically sewed the clothes onto them.
Mm-hmm.
They just had to breathe deeply and make sure I didn't stick them with a pin.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do that for me? Like, excuse me, man. Like, you trying to be my man? Would you let me paint you purple?
Mm-hmm.
Genuine question, because my girls let me do that to them.
Mm-hmm.
My girls let me drag them across the U.S. to random conventions. Like, they not coming in here because this was their. Ironically, public speaking was their hard no. But
mm-hmm.
they'll come to anything that you drag, that I bring them to. So, if you can't do at least a basis of coming to things that I asked you to, why are we dating?
Right.
And that's why a lot of times you see those relationships where a lot of guys, when they talk about their partners, they're talking about, like, my girl is my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you want me to be your best friend, just like Spice Girls, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. So you got to get notes from them. How
mm-hmm.
they treat me is how I want you to treat me. Because they already know I'm awesome. You still figuring this out. You're welcome. How do you feel
about
like getting the guy? Like, do you want your guy to outdo your female friends, or do you want him to, like?
I mean, absolutely. What purpose do you serve if you're not outdoing my friends?
I mean,
I'll just stick with my friends.
But your friends are gonna always do more.
Well, then if you can't do more than my friends, then
that's true.
What are you
what
doing?
Do you
What are we doing? Just having sex, and that's the addition?
Yes.
No thanks.
That is fully the statement. Yes.
Because I want a friend first before I have a lover. So if we can't be friends first, and you can't impress me as a friend, you can't impress me as a lover. And
tell me again. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends over and over and over again?
So yeah,
we'll see. We'll see what happens this Valentine's. We'll see who wins the Valentine's.
The Valentine's off. Let's see.
Yes,
who wins,
let's see who wins. We'll give you answers next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Please treat your loved ones like you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Please treat your enemies like you hate them, because a lot of y'all treat your enemies better than you treat your loved ones.
True.
So,
I know they said keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but my gosh, y'all take that shit to another level.
bro. So, what else? I do want to send a shout out. I want to send a shout out to the Barbs because they have put Hiss at number 1.
Oh, because they went to go listening to see what they could find in the song.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention something else. I'm sorry.
No, I want to say I want to make sure that we clarify. Shout outs to the Barbs for getting Megan Thee Stallion back to number 1. She was chilling, and then y'all got nosy. Y'all started getting extra, and exactly what you wanted to happen, quote unquote, happened. But in between, I'm sorry. My condolences to your queen. Worry about laws and registration acts. I'm just saying, that's my business. Let me mind my business. And I think we have a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to commercial and we'll be back. Party on, Metro Blurs.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figaro and Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figaro and Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figaro and Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figaro and Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figaro and Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
Heavy, 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 If it's pressure, then we sure to bust. You ain't know we came to be victorious. No pain, no gain for the glorious. Haters always try to switch the story.
Black peopling. Blue moon and turtle doves. Chocolate and...
You know what's a great love story?
What?
Wicked.
Did you see Wicked?
I saw Wicked.
Oh my God. How was it?
Okay, so I like to go into Broadway shows like completely blind, not knowing to any of the premise. All we know about, well, all anyone from general media knows about Wicked is about a green witch and Dorothy and tap your heels a couple of times and call it a day.
Okay.
So yeah, I went in there completely blind, and I'm glad because I like not knowing the ending or how the story's gonna go, because then it changes the preconceived perception, I suppose. So yeah, it was a more heartwarming than I thought. I guess I should have guessed that by the audience, because there was a bunch of kids. I went on a Wednesday night. There was a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Why are y'all awake? The show ends at 10. Don't y'all have school in the morning?
Nope. They're like, it was cheap and I could bring my kid for half price.
It was half price. It was Broadway week. Oh, Broadway week has ended, yeah. Today is the 7th. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was very heartwarming. I did enjoy it. And I didn't realize I knew so many songs from Wicked without actually watching the show.
You know, that's really what happens a lot of times. When you become a
Like-
Broadway fan, you just end up learning songs that you've never been to see. I can promise you I can sing all the songs from Beetlejuice. I have not seen Beetlejuice yet.
Like, I knew the song. I knew Popular Song. And when they played it, I was like, oh, wait, I know this song. And then there's the cover by Ariana Grande, which I really like. And then Defying Gravity. I didn't know that was also Wicked.
It's not a cover.
What? The Ariana Grande?
She was in Wicked.
She was in Wicked?
She was Glinda the Good Witch.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm like, it's not. Every time you say, when she did, when I've only heard the cover, and I'm like, cover. And now you mention it, Ariana's. It's not a cover. She was Glinda. She was on Broadway as Glinda the Good Witch for like maybe a month, and like she did her because a lot of your favorite TV show actors do stints on Broadway. One, because it just like gets their acting chops. Two, honestly, the better actors love Broadway more than they love movies.
Shout out Jordan Fisher.
Bruh. And three, it's more stable. If you're a good actor in Broadway, that is a stable job. That is, I may not have a movie every year, but I can get on stage. I can do an acting role, and I can get paid for that acting role. Tom Holland is currently doing Romeo and Juliet
Oh, really?
in London. He's on the West End right now doing Romeo and Juliet. Ironically, and this is a very good travel tip, if you want to travel, go to travellfb.com. You can go to West End, London, like do a weekend trip for like less than the cost of a Broadway ticket. Like you could spend the same amount for a New York City Broadway ticket. You can go to West End Broadway and watch a lot of the shows in the original UK English. So like, for instance, Six, I think is UK. When it was first, like the original cast was in the UK, you could go straight over there. And a ticket round trip was like $400. It was great. Including the West End, like the ticket to the show. And your, like a night. So if you plan a weekend trip, you were good to go. Who else? Alex, the second Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield on Broadway. Constance Wu and Corbin Bleu just finished doing
Oh, wow.
Little Shop of Horrors. They just did Little Shop of Horrors. Todrick Hall did Kinky Boots. Aaron Burr, he's Aaron Burr, so we refer to him by his Broadway role more than his TV roles, but he's been on TV too.
And he has another one out right now.
Purple
Always
Victorious?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's a lot of great actors who are doing Broadway right now instead of, and honestly, it's like a New York vibe. If you want to live in New York and you say you're an actor, they're going to be like, what play were you in? He's like, but I'm on NYU SVU. They be like, okay, but that's not really an actor to New York. It's more like, where's the Broadway play you going to? What show have you done? Where's your actual acting chops? There's no cut on a Broadway stage. There's no rehearse one more time, do it for the video, no cuts, no edits. You get on stage, you do your show, you hope you know the lines, and if not, you better try. Wayne Brady is on Broadway a lot. He does a lot of shows. The Try Guys did a show recently. Keith Habisberger, he did like an all improv show, and that like was a huge turnout. It was sold out almost every night. If you want to see something good, go to Broadway. I tell you. So, our summary of the week of this February show is Make Love Not War. Fulfill all of your versions of love.
Support black businesses
Support black businesses.
because they be stealing our ideas.
Really. And copyright your ideas because they be stealing your ideas.
And with that, y'all,
We out.
happy Valentine's Day.
Black people. Hey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.